Hey guys, I think it's baby time, possibly. Today is July 21st. It's about 9:45. We are headed to the hospital. I'm not exactly sure if it's like full labor or what, but we were actually doing some stuff down in the beauty room. We were putting together some furniture, and I was just sitting there and I heard like a pop, and then I felt like a rush of fluid, so I'm pretty positive that it's my water. It has continued to like slowly leak over the past, I'd say like an hour and a half probably since that happened. I was doing like some trips up and down the stairs, try to get things going. I was on my ball for a little bit, but with everything, and we live pretty far from our hospital, we're about like 45 minutes from there, and with everything, with the high fluids and everything, I think we're just gonna go in. I am having some contractions, but nothing's like super painful. So I kind of would like to stay home until I like know for sure if it's like progressing, but I also, since we are so far, I don't want to be like silly about it and then go too late. So yeah, it actually kind of worked out perfectly because my little sister was there already, and Rowan was in bed and everything. So yeah, hopefully this is the start of labor. And how crazy would it be if she's also born on her due date, because I am due July 22nd, which is in a few hours. So it's just going to be wild because Rowan was also born on his due date. So fingers crossed that, yeah, that this is happening and she's going to come when she's supposed to come. So I will talk to you guys. I'll do a check-in when we get to the hospital and let you guys know what they say. Okay, we are in our room. She is going to be here soon, I think. We actually got here and we walked around the building, like the hospital, for like a good, I don't know, we walked for probably like 20 minutes or so, just because I wasn't really feeling many contractions and I just wanted to see, like, make sure it was labor. So we walked around, came in to triage, and we were there for a long time before they actually checked me. But when they finally did check me, I was 6 centimeters, which I was not expecting. I honestly, I don't even know what I was expecting, because at my last visit I was nothing. So yeah, I was a 6, and then they said that my water had broken, but it didn't like fully break. It was more of like a small break, which is what I kind of thought. So they did go ahead and admit me, and we're in a room, and contractions started coming on strong when I was down there because we waited so long. I think it was like, we were down there a while, but once I was in that room, I'm like, they started picking up and they were intense, like real intense. So we came up here and they're like, you can get the epidural whenever, and I was like, I'd rather get it sooner than later. So I do have it now. As you can tell, I'm actually just laying in the bed. We got the peanut ball going. They were about like 1 to 2 minutes apart and were really hard to breathe through. So I'm glad that I was able to actually get that epidural, because I was scared there for a second that she was going to come prior to being able to get it, and I was in a lot of pain. So I'm glad I was able to get it. They're still pretty consistent, so right now it's about 2:30. So who knows, she could be here like very, very soon. That would be great. Yeah, I'm feeling good. It has been a while since we checked in. Look who has arrived. You guys, meet little Penelope Grae, making her entrance early this morning. Today is July 22nd, her birthday, and she was born at 4:09 this morning. I know I totally planned on like vlogging the whole thing and having me like pushing and doing all the things, but you guys, it happened so fast. From the last time I checked in, I got the epidural. I know I was like feeling better, and pretty quick after I got it, I want to say it was like an hour and a half or so, I started feeling a lot of pressure. They checked me and I was actually a 9.5, and so they were like prepping me to start pushing. So it just progressed really, really fast. From the time we got in the triage to the time we got up to our room, my contractions just like something, I don't know, switched, and they just got so intense. So I'm glad I was able to get the epidural. It definitely helped kind of like take the edge off, although I was feeling a lot still through the laboring process, but it definitely helped me kind of like recoup before that. So like I said, it was about like an hour and a half to 2 hours after I got the epidural that we started pushing, and I only pushed for 15 minutes and she was here, and it was like fast and intense, but she came out perfect.
and everything was good with me. Thank goodness, you guys. I was so anxious about everything with like everything that had happened with Rowan. There was a point where my blood pressure kept rising, so hers was actually dipping, so that was a little bit scary for a minute there. That happened like right before I started pushing, and I was quickly able to just like move positions, and then it went back to normal, so that's good. But that was a little bit scary, and I kind of got a little bit of like, you know, heaviness based upon everything that happened with Rowan's birth. But afterwards everything was good. I just had a minimal tear. It was just a 1st-degree tear, so nothing too bad. They moved us up here. We were up here pretty quick. It was like about a few hours. I think we were down there in the delivery room, and then they moved us up here, so we've been up here ever since. She's doing so good. She's been nursing and just hanging out, sleeping, napping. We were able to get a little bit of sleep, so that was nice. It's about 12:20 now, so we actually just ordered some lunch, so we're gonna get that. And yeah, we'll just be here. They said more than likely we'll be staying until tomorrow morning. I'm sure I'll do like a sit down video kind of on the whole birth experience and go more into detail on everything. Shane was really great about taking notes, so I have notes on like time frames of everything, but everyone's doing good here. I'm so happy, and I'm just thankful that we are healthy, and I can't wait to take her home and introduce her to Rowan. He's doing really great with my sister, so that's good. Hi, little one. Penelope just got her first bath. She did good. Only cried a little bit. She's like so awake and alert right now. Just looking around. She's all snug in her little swaddle. We're both doing good, so we just ordered some dinner. Just getting some cuddles in. I was able to nap a little bit, so got a few hours of sleep in. I hadn't really slept yet, so that was nice. And they're still saying we should be able to go home tomorrow morning. All the tests and everything have went well, so yeah. Are you ready to go home? I wanted to show you guys my lovely little setup in here. I know I find these parts of videos always super helpful when people share kind of like what they're looking like post-birth. So this right here, gosh, we are right now it is about 8 p.m. so close to hitting the 24-hour mark, so still looking pretty swollen there. Definitely got like quite the setup going. I would definitely recommend any mamas get this fairy bottle. It's so much nicer than the ones they give you. So I actually brought that. It's one from Freedom Mom. Definitely recommend that. All of the things, all of the fixings. But it's starting to, my stomach is starting to go down for sure, and I'm feeling good. So that is the good part. I also kept my hair down all through labor. Can you believe that? Like, I don't know who I am. I thought I would have it up, like be like burning up, but I was actually cold the entire time. So I haven't even put it up. It looks like it needs to be brushed, but I'm not even thinking I'm gonna shower. I showered last time, but I honestly feel like this time I'm like, I'm okay. We'll be going home in the morning anyway, so I think I'll just shower at home. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys that update. We're probably gonna get ready to go back to bed here soon, and then we'll be heading out in the morning, like I said, and then I'm sure I'll do a separate video of the kids meeting because I cannot wait. I'm so excited for it. Little Miss is officially, oh, look at that yawn. Over 24 hours. It is 10 o'clock the next morning. She did okay last night. I feel like that second night is always a little rough. There was definitely a lot of crying, but she did pretty good. We were able to get some sleep. I just feel like every time we were starting to fall asleep. Oh, bless you. My goodness. I feel like every time we were starting to like, or I was able to get like asleep and she was asleep, like someone would come in to like check something or do something. I'm like, oh my gosh. But it's okay. I'm just ready to be home. They're actually working on our discharge papers now, so we should be able to leave here in a little bit. We're gonna get her changed up into a little outfit. I need to change myself, brush my hair. I think I'm just gonna throw some mascara on too, and then it's actually gonna probably work out that it's gonna be during Rowan's nap time when we get home, so that actually kind of sounds good because then I'll be able to kind of come in, get everything situated, and then when he wakes up from nap, she'll be here. So I'm sure, are you smiling? I'm sure I will share that with you guys as well in a vlog for sure, because I want to make sure to capture that. She's so sweet. All right, we are officially heading home. Got little girl right here, all ready to go.